Just for you hit the ground. Just for you hit the ground.
Things that are cool. Death metal logos. Things that aren't cool. Reading.
Is this what you want? Is this what you need?
Nerd. The flat earth theory. Typically, we wouldn't even address such a thing because it's like, what the fuck does the flat earth theory have to do with fucking fitness? Pay attention, and it's actually, they're very closely linked. You're gonna be like, okay, that does make a lot of sense. I'm glad that I stuck around so that I could make the connection. Flat earth fitness. What the fuck does the title of this video mean?
I haven't been to a full week of school in years. I don't know shit.
The flat earth theory is exactly what it sounds like. It is the theory that the earth that we live upon is not a globe, a spherical object, but indeed a flat object, and we live atop it. And around the edge is like ice that holds all the water on because it'll flow off into space or something.
What?
They don't fully believe in the laws of gravity either.
To clarify, since I don't script my videos and didn't check into this beforehand, they believe in something called universal acceleration. This states that all matter is accelerating upward at 9.8 meters per second squared, and, therefore, holding us down. It's some real silly shit, and, if you believe it and this offends you, then I'm not sorry. You're an idiot.
There's a lot to it. I'm not going to get into it all. But basically, that's the summary of what the flat earth theory is that, you know, the earth is just flat. It's not round.
Following so far?
The thing about the flat earth theory is we don't even need science to debunk it. You can go out in a boat in the middle of the ocean or even in like one of the Great Lakes and look, and if you look off in the distance with a pair of binoculars and you see a boat, you don't see the whole boat as you would if it was right next to you. You see less and less of the bottom of the boat as it goes to the horizon and sinks below the horizon, and as it disappears in the distance, it doesn't just become a dot, it falls below the horizon. Why? The earth is curved and the boat is going over the curve below the horizon, which you can see. You literally can see the curvature of the earth. But also, we do have studies. We have all kinds of studies that show that the earth is round. We've known this for like 1,000 years, a literal 1,000 years. We've known that the earth is round.
I was wrong. It was actually way more than 2,000 years. Aristotle proved that the world was flat nearly 500 years before the alleged birth of Christ. So, there's that.
No matter what data or information or whatever proof that you have that somebody is wrong, presenting that proof to them will only further prove to them that they're right.
What?
Your picture of the earth, they laugh at it and say, no, that's not real, that's a fake photo. You fell for that bullshit. All you did was prove me right. If you look into the night sky, you'll notice that everything you see, the stars, the other planets, all of it, which you can see, a lot of it with a naked eye and some of it with a telescope, they're all round. They're all spheres. In fact, the moon is like right there. You can like see the moon. If it was dark outside, you could see the moon like right there. And you could see that it is round, that it is not flat. Everything is round in the whole universe. And if you bring this up to a flat earth conspiracy theorist, why the fuck are all of these other planets round and we just happen to be flat? You know what they'll say? Because Earth is special. Well, I guess you're right. It is special, but not because it's flat. And then there's Australia.
Fuck. Don't let him get started on Australia.
Don't get me started on Australia.
And there he goes. We get it. Australia is fake. I'll save you the 5-minute rant and cut to a word from our sponsors.
Morning, time for a healthy breakfast. A cereal made from kids. Life cereal. Eat your kids.
If you are a literal astronaut who has been in orbit around the Earth, or been to the fucking moon and looked down and seen the Earth, or even taken a picture of it yourself with your fucking hands and seen with your real working eyes that the Earth is round, you know what they'll say? You are a paid actor and you're lying to me, and now I don't believe anything you say. You're actually more discredited because you saw the fucking Earth from the moon. And it is frustrating. here we go, coming full circle back to fitness. And you didn't think I could do it, but here we are. The keto diet. It's told to you that calories don't matter, that calories aren't the driving factor of fat loss, which is factually wrong because of something called the law of thermodynamics. That says, in a closed system, which our human bodies are, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Calories are a measurement of energy, much like seconds are a measurement of time. When you have calories go in your body, they can't just vanish. They have to do something. They either, one, have to be used as energy, or two, they have to be stored as fat. That's it. That's what calories can do. That's what energy can do. It can't just vanish. They love to say, well, you know, humans are complicated. Not really. No. We're still slaves to the laws of physics and chemistry. We are just a big chemistry lab that works flawlessly all the time until we don't work flawlessly all the time, and then, you know.
What is that? What is that? What is it? Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah! Open my eyes! My eyes! Ah! Ah!
Intermittent fasting says the same thing. Well, if you eat all your calories in a time window, then you'll lose more fat. No, you won't. You'll lose the exact same amount of fat as another diet that has the same calories. We've proven this in human studies. Well, this study says that it creates more fat oxidation. Fat oxidation is not fat loss. Fat oxidation is just the release of fat to be burnt, but if you don't burn it, it just goes back into storage. So no, it doesn't. Much like the supplements that all say the same thing. It increases fat oxidation by 15%. Doesn't matter. It means nothing if you don't actually use the fat that it oxidizes. And this goes for all diets. All of the fad diets, or they all have this promise that they make that their diet breaks the rules, that their diet is special, that their diet doesn't have to abide by the laws of the universe. And that's a lot to do with the difference between correlation and causation.
Look at this fucking diagram. It's so detailed and precise.
Why does that matter? Because then when you go and you tell somebody else that wants to lose weight, well, you need to do the diet that I did because it worked for me. That doesn't mean shit, because if you tell them, oh, the diet worked for me because carbs are bad, now that person believes a lie too. And then you've got this rolling misinformation. I could sit here and poke holes in diets all day. I can poke holes in keto all day. I can poke holes in the intermittent fasting diet, which I did for a long time because I believed some of the bullshit that was coming out until I wisened up. I could poke holes in these diets all day, but I think each one of them deserves their own video. And then there's all the workouts. The special 8-minute workouts that burn 1,000 calories. The special lifting programs that get you 5 times the strength in half the time. The special workout programs that get you 3 times the hypertrophy. Only 10 minutes a day and you can get jacked as fuck. Flat Earth fitness is stuff like that. It's a bullshit lie that you can't fight. They're so strong in their belief that no matter what you present them with, even if it's literal thousands of studies over the course of decades, all you're doing is helping them say, you see, I was right all along.
Many people live with compulsive eating. If they would simply adopt intermittent fasting and train themselves to not eat at all for a few days, then it would help them to get rid of their problematic eating disorders.
What?
Facts don't care what you feel. They don't have feelings. They don't fucking care if it hurts your feelings that somebody told you the keto diet isn't magical. The universe doesn't give a fuck what you feel. Whether it upsets you or not, the earth is still round. If you see somebody promoting something that claims to be magical, it's not. There's not one body hack, there's not some one missing secret or whatever, some magical pill. These things don't exist. It's all unicorn jizz. It's all lies. It's all made up. That's all I've got to say. So until next time, remember, choose violence every day.
Is this what you want? Is this what you need? With the flesh from the bone of the hand that feeds, you wanna see